On my friends. Today I have a match. This was the first round of a tournament, and as soon as I saw this guy in this team, I was like, this guy's gonna win because he normally wins the tournaments, or at least the last couple that I've been seeing, because I've been playing for like the last week, and he's been winning most of the ones that he joins. Um, so yeah. But when I saw this team, I was like, dang, this looks like a pretty threatening team, especially the Lurantis and the Crabominable. Like, I seriously have zero switch-ins for both these. And that reminds me, we're in the middle of the suspect of a lowland executor, that thing. And I don't have anything to switch into that. I have something to take the Draco Meteor, but nothing to take a Leaf Storm or any grass move for that type. I have Monferno, but he's not much of a bulky guy. Anyways, I've been leading off with Silverly recently, and the reason I did that this time was because he was faster than everything, but let's see what happens. So I get a surprise. So he leads off with Lurantis, and I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to do? He's going to go for the Leaf Storm, obviously. He's just going to go for the Leaf Storm. So I didn't think Flamethrower would even 2-hit KO him. I have it, or Multi, or whatever it's called, the fairy type, but I go into Monferno, and so I make a huge mistake here. I should have killed him, right? Obviously, with the Flare Blitz, I should have killed him. He's at +2 special attack already, and I just saw him going into Regirock, and then I was going to go into something else, but I have to go into Silverly. I stayed so long on that turn right there, so like, oh no! No, not the first turn. Come on, man. That's not what I wanted to do. No, so if I had anyways, whatever. I just took a long time to switch into Silverly after I clicked the U-turn. I was thinking about forfeiting. I was like, this is just terrible. Like, this is the lead. This shouldn't have happened. If I had just led with Monferno and clicked something differently, like, this would be completely different. So anyways, this was just a terrible start, and yeah, so I said nice lead because, yeah, he's just killing me. I just have to let him kill my Silverly at this point. And I thought multi-attack would do more, but then I went for Flamethrower and it did a lot more. So I'm like, okay, well, I definitely should have been going for Flamethrower that whole time. But, oh well. Anyways, Silverly is dead now, and this guy is boosted up completely. So now that Silverly's dead, I get to go into Monferno, who's hit, so like, imagine this. Imagine I just led with Monferno and clicked Fire Blast, or even clicked Fire Blast on that turn before. This would have been a completely different game, but now I pretty much am playing it with the traded my Monferno and his, well, not my Monferno and his thing, but my Silverly for his thing. Anyway, so I get Toxic, and we trade the rocks up, and then he protects my Psychic. So now I'm like, you know what? He's going to switch out, so I'm going to U-turn on the switch. He goes to Kangaskhan. I'm like, you know what? The bulkiest thing I have next to this is Lantern, so I go into Lantern. And I'm just going to click Volt Switch because I know I can take any hit he wants to throw at me. Thought he was going to fake out, but he shows me Power Up Punch. I'm like, okay, so any return will hit very hard. I'm just going to threaten Mach Punch, Oko him. But I don't even know if it would have Oko'd him, but anyways, he switches into Oricorio, and I get the perfect switch to Lantern. I mean, easy switch in. I go for the Scald to hit any of the other 4 physical attackers he wants to switch in, but he's just going to go for the Roost. I don't want to risk the... do I Volt Switch right here? I think I do Volt Switch. No, I do Scald. And now I'm going to Volt Switch. So yeah, it's still Scald versus the other 4 physical attackers I want to switch in. He shows me Rest, interestingly. So I'm like, okay, this gives me a free switch into Stoutland because now I can just threaten return. Or actually not the return, just Superpower. I kill him, but I just realized he has the free switch into Pinsir. So that was bad for him, but he could potentially sweep the rest of my entire team right now. I go into Monferno as a Death Fodder, thinking he might be Scarfed, but he shows me the Z me first, which isn't going to actually kill me, so it sucks that I went into Monferno. If I had stayed in, or not, maybe not stayed in, but gone into, I don't even know. I think he would have killed anything, actually, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to encore him into Earthquake, the desperate last attempt to keep it alive. Because, yeah, he was going to kill anything at +1. That's like a banded and double scarfed, but yeah, I'm gonna psychic him just to try and kill him. He switches to Regirock. I don't even want to stay in on that protect, so I switch to Lantern, and I go for the heal bell on the protect, so this is a good play, but here I make a questionable play. I was expecting him to switch to something, and I go for the toxic, but even if he was going to switch, I probably should have gone for the scald. So yeah, and also yeah, Scald would have done a lot. I don't think it would have killed the Regirock because I'm uninvested, but I'm gonna Volt Switch out because I know he's gonna switch, and I get the free switch into Stoutland on his Crabominable. I'm gonna be able to kill. There was only a very like a 1% chance of that not killing. So I don't know. He had to have HP investment. I don't know what his set was, but going to Mesprit. He doubled. Okay, so that was a crazy play right there. I feel like I just feel like that was a crazy play. Um, yeah. On my switch to Mesprit, he switches. He doubles to Pinsir. That's just crazy. Like if I had returned the, I probably would. Anyways, I just thought that was crazy. He probably thought it was a safe switch, but after this point, he's just gonna be able to kill me. Like he sweeps the team after that double switch. So that double switch by him at the end was an excellent play. Um, it was kind of by the book, but it worked out so well for him. And I'm gonna change this team up a little bit, but I do like it a lot. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Goodbye.